Hello everybody on YouTube, this is Super Nintendo and welcome back to another episode of Psychonauts New Game Plus. In the last episode, we went back into our minds with the brain tumbler experiment. We got a bit farther, getting most of the figments that were in there, but we couldn't really do much of anything because, well, we don't have levitation. In the brain tumbler experiment, we also saw Dogen and a dentist guy. And the dentist guy seemed to try to take Dogen's brain or something. He's trying to, so we need to hurry up and try to save him. And by hurry up, I mean we are going to be spending some time going around and seeing some optional dialogue and stuff like that, as well as getting some upgrades and whatnot. So, first things first is let's go see Ford.
In recognition of your hard work, dedication, and mental agility, I'm proud to bestow upon you the official merit badge for invisibility. Okay, let's play a game. Look out, another sensor. Oh no, you're out of ammo.
No, I'm not.
You are now. Here are the rules. Take this guy out, but if he sees you at all, you lose. Go get him. Hey, where'd he go? Don't let him see you. Oh, well done. That's the power of invisibility. I think I've heard the kids around camp refer to this technique as silent but deadly.
And I believe that is the last of the powers that Crawler will give us. So here on out, we have nothing else to learn, except for the other powers that we have yet to unlock. Alright, now that we got that power, let's go see some optional dialogue.
Hey guys.
Did you hear something, Frankie? Nope.
Guys. Hey. Hey, it's Vernon. I'm right next to you. Hey.
Oh, what is it, Vernon?
Have you guys seen Dogen or Elka or Milka? We were playing hide and seek and it's actually a funny story. I said I'll count to 100 and then...
Stop! We saw them. We saw all of them, just like 5 seconds ago. They were headed towards that place, the one that's so far away.
The beach?
No, that's too close. The woods, the really far woods.
Thanks.
Oh, another thing before I do anything else. You may notice that I don't have any more arrowheads than what I did before. Aside from, you know, maybe one or two little deposits here and there. Once you have the cobweb duster and the magnet thingy, I forget what that's called, the mental magnet, you basically don't need the cobweb, you don't need the dowsing rod. Because throughout the game, you will find more than enough arrowheads just from going through the normal levels and stuff to be able to get anything else you need. But, you know, if you do need it for whatever reason, I'm pretty sure the deposits that I showed in one of the previous episodes, I'm pretty sure those have probably respawned by now. So you can, you know, gather them up to your heart's content.
Hey,
Hey, I didn't know you guys were friends.
Small Maloof and I have arrangement. Instead of beating up bears, I get to beat up anyone who picks on Maloof.
What?
Unbelievable, no? And he's not even charging me.
A lot of things are gonna change around here, Rasputin. A power shift. Some big figures will be going down. Some new stars rising. For the meek, justice. For the abusers of power, wedgies and Indian birds. Choose your sides wisely.
Hey, Maloof, can I join in?
Sorry, Raz. This is our thing.
Come on, Maloof, give me a chance.
You're a nice circus boy. You don't want to get mixed up in our business.
I just wanted to play too.
Someday, and that day may never come, I will call upon you to toss me a ball or build a fort out of refrigerator boxes.
Hey!
I have a sentimental weakness for you, Raz, but you talk when you should listen.
Did you find that bear?
Нет. Soon. Wood's not big enough for me, and summer camp, and giant bear.
So something that's kind of funny is if we take out our telekinesis.
Thanks for the boost. But no, still can't
The
see
ball
the
just
from
stays in place. I think that's pretty funny.
Hey, Coach, I need to learn levitation quick.
Do I look like a floater to you? Vodello gives the levitation drills out on the docks. Now, dismissed!
By the way, I'm sorry if you guys are finding it to be kind of frustrating with all this optional dialogue stuff, but there's just a lot of dialogue in this game.
Do you want to hear something that James, you know, my new boyfriend James, something funny he said? No. He said, I said no. Oh. Anyway, we were talking to Lily, and she's all head up about a monster she thinks she saw in the woods. Head up? It's Wild West for excited. James and I spend so much time together, I guess I'm starting to sound like him. Funny, I talked to Lily last night, and she didn't mention anything about a monster. Nothing? Well, she mostly said, because we were letting our mouths do the talking, if you know what I mean. I sure don't. What do you mean? I mean we were making out because we're involved romantically. What? You... Wait. She doesn't like you that way. In fact, that's just one of the many ways she doesn't like you. In fact, she doesn't like you, period. You're lying about this whole thing, aren't you? No way. Lily's my new girlfriend. Don't ask her, though, because it's a secret. Because, well, the because is a secret, too. Oh, Nils. I know it hurts, but I have a new boy in my life. A new cowboy. And he's not just a new cowboy, he's a cow man. I think you have me confused with you. I'm so moved on, I wrapped around, and now I'm back. Whatever you say. There's plenty of women where you came from. And other places. Good.
Hey, are you guys getting back together?
No.
Hey, Elka.
Hey, Nosy, how about pulling your big beak out of our private business?
Young love. It is very, very, very confusing.
Find him yet?
Well, I tracked Dogan into the forest, but his footprints just disappeared.
Really?
Yeah, and I tried to tag Elka, but she punched me. I saw Milka run into this cave, so all I have to do now is wait.
Why don't you just run in there?
Never follow a snake into its hole, Raz. That is the code of the mongoose, the code of the hunter.
How's it going, Mongoose?
Everything is falling into place. We're moving into the end game.
No, Vernon, stay away from the end game. That movie's terrible. Someday I will talk about Endgame. Just not today. Alright, now that we got invisibility, we can get this golden acorn. Invisibility isn't really required for a whole lot of the game. It's basically just used to get collectibles and, like, one part later in the game. Let's see.
Don't tell anyone I'm out here.
Roger. Yep. Hip. Dogen, are you okay? I had the strangest machine-induced dream about you.
TV?
Well, first of all, Sasha 9 invited me down to his secret lab, and...
TV?
He's completely brainless. The dream was true. Dogen, don't worry. I know where your brains are. They're in... like this crazy dream thornbush straitjacket tower place.
Hacky sack.
You go to the TV lounge. I'm on the case. I just need a little more advanced training to prepare.
But that doesn't make any sense.
Hey, Elton, have you heard anything else about that thing in the lake?
Huh? Oh, not really. The fish are kind of going crazy about Bobby and Benny over there torturing anything that swims too close. Oh, somebody should do something. Yeah.
Well, I suppose I could go talk to them.
Well, let's go talk to Bobby. Try to get him to knock off being mean to those fish.
What's that round thing up on the dock?
That thing? Oh, man. Let me tell you about that thing. That thing is none of your stinking business.
What are the chances that if I ask nicely, you two will stop messing with those poor fish?
About as good as the chance that if you say one more freaking word to me about fish, the fire department's gonna have to jaws of life my fist out of your mouth!
So wait, does that mean you will?
I will punch you. That's what that means.
I am the hideous, hulking lungfish of Lake Oblongata. I can breathe air and love to eat the brains of little boys.
Don't make me go get my fish friend again.
I ain't afraid of no lungfish. Come on and get me, stupid lungfish. Ooh, look at me. I can breathe. Big deal. So can I.
Well, let's try to sneak past you. You jerk. Bobby, you're an asshole. Well, let's go see Elton now that we have helped him out with his fish problem.
That was rad! Thanks. You're pretty rad, too.
Okay, if you guys need me, I'm gonna be studying levitation with Mia Vodello. The mental minx?
Well, I guess that's all he has to say about that. Let's go.
Check it out, Admiral. I'm an oarsman, first class.
Hey, it looks like all those weeks in the canoe simulator really paid off.
Yes, sir, Admiral, sir.
Well, let's get you afloat. Finest of the fleet.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
That lake isn't as peaceful or as harmless as she looks. Now, don't take her out too far.
Sorry about that, I just needed to start a new recording. Alright, let's go.
Remember to keep filling up those scavenger hunt forms. We got a couple of big promotions for the winner.
There she is.
And there you are, darling. Don't worry, I got in contact with your father, and he's going to be here tomorrow to pick you up.
My father?
Oh, gotta go. The race is starting.
Lily!
Oh, hey, Raz. Listen, I made you something. It's kind of stupid, but...
They stole Dogen's brains.
No, he's just like that.
I had a nightmare where this mad scientist guy said he was gonna take them out, and...
Was it a creepy-looking freak with a shower cap and a stainless steel three-pronged claw?
Hey, that's my nightmare.
So it's not just me.
But how? And why all the meat?
I don't know, but I think it's time I find out where this is coming from. Let's rendezvous tonight at the old boathouse for debriefing.
This is so cool.
Yeah! It feels like that time in True Psychic Tales 314 where... Shut up!
Lily is such a fun character. Alright. Time to begin our levitation training.
Agent Vodello? I have been ordered to report here for levitation training. I've already done the coach's obstacle course, and Sasha showed me how to shoot.
You know, I'd expect that sort of recklessness from Orso, but Sasha?
Agent 9 said you were the most powerful levitator the Psychonauts had.
Sasha said that? Really? I didn't know he noticed.
Well, you know, I only work with the best teachers.
Flirt? Okay, let's party. Look who made the scene.
Agent Vodello? Where are you?
On TV, of course, where I was always meant to be. I mean, look at my hair, darling. How can hair this fabulous not be on TV? Now, darling, the best way to learn levitation is to just try it. I'm going to give you a levitation learner's permit. It will only work while you're in my mind. After you finish my course, I'll give you the real thing, baby. First, you gotta show me you know how to use it.
Now, we can
Now,
levitate.
bounce on up here and follow me, darling.
So, here's the thing with levitation.
Bounce, baby.
Now that we can levitate, if we press the L1 button, we can hover,
There you go.
and no matter what we have in that slot, let me just put, let me have that there. We can still use levitation no matter if it's equipped or not, because of the fact that we need it to glide. I think it's a really, really cool thing that they did this. I have more to say on levitation in a minute, but for now, let's levitate.
Now for this last one, you're really gonna have to fly. Once you get up in the air, try using your thoughts as a balloon to float. Just jump for those rings as high as you can and then do your side float. Don't be afraid, darling.
I will put back on levitation in the R2 phase just because it's easier that way.
Outstanding! Okay, now, just between you and me, this end of the party is dead. Come find me on the other side of the party, and I'll give you that merit badge for real. Never keep a girl waiting long, young man.
Okay, so now that we are able to just kind of talk for a minute, here's something that I really, really like about the psychic powers in this game, is that if you notice, levitation and TK is stuff that we see other characters doing all the time. But when we see them, we don't see the levitation ball or the TK hand or anything like that. We just see the characters just floating around and like them holding us and stuff without anything there. I really love this detail because it implies that this little levitation ball, that's just us. That's just there for us, the audience, the players, so we can see what it is we're actually doing. But this thing is invisible. We can't see this. I think that's really, really cool.
Stay on the ball in here, Rasputin, if you want to get higher. And see if you can get all those rings spinning, Mr. DJ.
Also, figments. Mia Vodella's figments are the worst.
Woohoo! You are the sugar in my bowl, darling. Now just follow the flowers, won't you? And try to stay rolling at all times. That is the theme of this party.
Because the figments are basically like these flat images, in this mind, they are easily the worst. Like, goddamn, it is so fucking hard to see them in this mind. Like, hold on. Ah, crap. Like, this one is pretty visible. But, like, that one, up there. Like, look at that. That is so fucking hard to see, except for when it's, like, at its least opacity. Most opacity. I don't know. When it's at its most solid.
Fantastic! What style you have, young man. Now, I'm not saying that you will fall, but if you ever did, I'll put a ball return down here for you. Just jump in there if you need to come back up here in a hurry. Darling, float over here, will you? These rings aren't spinning and they are ruining my party. Remember to
Just letting you guys know this now, this mind is one of the worst when it comes to the figments. I am probably going to be here for at least an hour. Because, like, that's how bad the figments are in this mind.
Hey, wanna dance?
No thanks, Raz.
Hey, wanna dance?
Yay! I already am! Come join us!
Hey, wanna dance?
Thanks, but no thanks, Raz.
Hey, wanna dance?
Hey, sure! We're all dancing!
Alright. Let's get moving. Come on, Batman, let's get grooving. Ah, crap.
Thank you, sweetie. I feel so much better now. Come on, let's take it a little higher now. Ooh, look! look at the crowd. Things are starting to see that draft up above, darling. Jump into it and float and see what it
I
takes you.
see a little alcove over there. I want it. Let's go get it.
Now, why would you want to come in here? Come on, this room's no fun. Let's leave, baby.
There's little kids here, and she seems to be almost terrified of this room. Mila's children. Huh. Seems like there were a lot of kids in her day. She fed them. She taught them how to sing. Oh. If you thought that was dark, you haven't seen nothing yet.
Now, you definitely don't want to go in there. That's a party killer right there. Darling, what are you doing down here? The party is upstairs. Lucky for you, I have my nightmares under control. These things can take you to a world of pain and dragons. Now quick, let's get back to the party, okay? It's hot. Darling, if you're looking for the makeout room, you've come to the wrong place.
This is nightmare fuel, both literally and figuratively. Holy shit. Like, I found this area on my second playthrough. Like, I didn't look up anything about this game during, like, any of my playthroughs. I found this area on my own. And when I first found this area, I was like, holy shit, how the hell did they have this? Because, like, my immediate thought process with this game is that this is a game that little kids would be playing, right? Like 5, 10-year-old kids, stuff like that. And the thing that immediately came to mind is, holy shit, what if little kids found this room? I want to know how many of you found this at such a young age. How scarred were you? Did you even understand what was going on here? Like, holy shit. Like, I know this game isn't, like, made explicitly for kids. I think it, what is this game's rating? Apparently this game is rated T for teen. So, I mean, it's the... So the warning is there, but like, holy shit. Oh, man. See, this is why I always say that, like, cartoony graphics don't mean shit for the type of, like, game you're getting. Because Wind Waker doesn't have anything quite this dark, but it has some pretty dark imagery and implications and stuff like that. And Wind Waker is about as cartoony as this game. You know? Like, just because this game is cartoony doesn't mean that it's any less worth respect. Okay. Now that we have effectively emptied our bowels, let's move on. Alright, the steamer trunk tag. Oh boy. I will have much more to say on that nightmare area when later on when I talk about the mines a bit more in depth. But for now, let's try to pick up the mood and try to get some figments. Get some nice cartoony, nightmarish figments. Oh boy. What? What? Huh? It got to the top and then it just teleported down here. I'll take that. So, as you've noticed with the levitation ball, it allows you to jump up quite large gaps, like quite the large gaps and stuff like that, which is very, very good for platforming, but also very good for getting collectibles that might be a little out of reach. And before we move onward throughout the level, we got some more collectibles here to get. Got some nice old figments. Like, this mind is easily one of my favorites in terms of the level design and what you're doing around here. I hate this mind for, like, getting the figments, you know? It's one of those things with this game that, like, getting the figments is legitimately the worst part of the game. And if you guys think you know what I'm talking about right now, just from the little bits that I have shown you in this series so far, good lord, you do not know. You do not know the nightmare that is 100%ing this game until we have gotten to the next section of the game. Until we've gotten to the next segment in this mind, you do not know the nightmare that is 100%ing this game. Get back here! Alright. Let's grab these figgies.
Hey, wanna dance?
Why don't you go ask Ilka? She loves to dance.
Hey, wanna dance?
You better back off, or my boyfriend James will go nuts. He's so jealous and protective of me.
Hey, wanna dance?
Yes, teach me of your earth rhythms.
Well, in order to dance, you just kind of have to stand around like this for a little while. Until you start feeling the music going through you. And then you start shaking what your mama gave you. This is something that I haven't really shown before, but yeah, Raz has different idle animations depending on what mind you're in, and like This is one of my favorite idol animations. Not this one specifically, but the fact that he dances, I think is honestly kind of funny. There's a few others that he does, but let's get moving. Come on, Batman, let's get grooving. Oh wait, I already said that. No! Bad. Oh, there's another vault. Come back here. Let me punch you. Mila's Adventures. There she is with Sasha 9. I like how Sasha has, like, he more or less looks exactly like how he does in the game, but Mila has a more... The way she is represented in this memory vault is in, like, the 2D artwork. It looks similar to how she does in the game, but, like, her design is a bit more alien than Sasha's. So her design in the artwork looks to be a bit more... How do I put this? Attractive? Her design works better in 2D than it does in 3D, I guess is what I'm saying. Here she is stopping a bomb with Sasha, and I really like her outfit here. I think it looks really nice. Like, her design in this memory looks really nice. Here she is with Sasha undercover. Not really digging this outfit, to be perfectly honest. Here she is stopping another guy who is, I guess, taking people hostage. I kind of like this look for her. I think it's kind of cool. Here she and Sasha is taking out some kind of criminal. And, you know, Mila looks pretty good in a swimsuit. Here they are, I guess, saving the president's mind. And Mila also looks pretty good in a stealthy outfit. And there they are, falling out of an explosion. She looks pretty confident, whereas Sasha looks to be a bit more nervous, like, holy shit, we're about to die! But then they fall on each other, and they blush, possibly hinting that they are a couple. And that's her adventures with Sasha. I really like Mila as a character. We got the palm bomb upgrade. So now, if we mash the button, we will do more damage. It's pretty useful, especially when you're on the levitation ball. See, look at that. Look at that. How are you supposed to know that that's there if you're just moving around and stuff? Like, yeah, when I'm standing, like, right here, it's obvious that it's there. But, like, if you're moving around, if you're just, like, zipping around or whatever, how the fuck are you supposed to see that? I don't know who thought that was a good idea.
When you are levitating, you are also protected from all sorts of icky things. But some things, like those spikes, those are always bad news, whether you are levitating or not. So watch out!
Alright, let's test out her little thing. We can see that fire won't hurt us, or electricity, or radiation.
That shouldn't be happening. Darling, do you have some problems with water? Do you want to talk about it?
It's a long story. Maybe later.
Okay, I'm always here for you, darling. Let me just say that it's very normal for boys your age.
Okay, how many more figments are left in this area? 60. Looks like 12. If my math is right. Ah! That could have been bad. Alright, now we just need to come over here onto this floaty thingy. I kind of like how Raz is able to use, like, Excuse-moi. Okay, let's try that again. I kind of like how Raz is able to use levitation pretty easily because, like, using it is pretty simple to someone who is, who kind of grew up in the circus. Alright. Let's come down here. Alright, let me check. There's one more. Of course, there's one more. God damn it. Where is it? What? Okay, I found it, but... Huh? Future me, roll that footage back. Where the fuck was that bitch?
You want to get higher and see if you can get all those rings spinning, Mr. DJ?
Unbelievable. Whatever, at least we got it. See you guys back at the end of this, I guess, yeah, I guess we can call it a stage. Alright, finally made it. And if you think this was bad, just wait until the next section, because holy shit. I never look forward to 100%ing this next section.
A 70-centimeter square window.
Skies a bit clearer today, the rain has passed me by. I went and opened up the window again, I can't remember why. The sighs that I kept into the walls have flown out of the room. Soon I'll find my way to you. I have